Hey everyone, so we are here with Sharon. Sharon has done incredibly well with us at Double Digit Coaching. She's lost a total of 20 kilos. So I want to get her on and to share her journey with Double Digit Coaching. So yeah, I'll give it over to you, Sharon. So just maybe where you're from, why you started Double Digit Coaching, and what was your goals and all that good stuff.
Okay, so I'm Sharon, and I live in the Hutt Valley. I'm 53, and I'm married with two boys and two dogs. And I have been overweight my entire adult life. I have tried numerous diets. I've had a gastric band. I've yo-yoed up and down my entire adult life with my weight. And it's just never clicked in my head as to what I had to do to lose weight. So I saw the ad for DDC and had my interview with John, and he explained everything very thoroughly. And this time something clicked in my head, and I have been successful. I don't consider myself on a weight loss journey any longer. I consider that this is my way of life, using the tools that John and Alana have taught me, plus the support that you get from your team. I'm in the purple team, and it's really good just to touch base with lots of other ladies who are also on the journey.
Awesome. Very good, very good. And I guess like for you, like as you know, you've tried so many things before. What was it about double digit coaching that you feel like that kind of changed everything? What do you think it was?
I think it was the one-on-one chats with yourself,
Mhm,
because you took the time to explain everything. I didn't feel like there was any stupid questions, so I
mhm,
could, you know, and obviously you've heard them all before as well. But I mean, you were just brilliant with all the information that I needed, um, and it just clicked. I mean, calorie deficient is what you have to be, and I've never really had that
mm,
understanding of what you needed to do. So now I understand, and I can put it into practice.
mm,
But I think it's the meetings on a Sunday, it's hearing the other ladies' successes. Um, and I think your initial interview really drilled down and actually made me question myself as well as to how I really felt about my weight.
mhm,
I know I told you that my sister had had a stroke and my father had had a heart attack, and I just thought that I was going to be next if I didn't do anything. I think I also remember telling you that I was the only fat friend in my group of girlfriends. I was the fun one, the happy, chubby girl, um, who went shopping and brought earrings while they brought clothes. Um, and that's changed for me now. I can
mm,
um, actively go shopping because I can actually buy off the rack now. Um,
mm,
and I am totally amazed at how much my life has changed with the exercise. Um, if you had told me 6 months ago that I would walk up to 10 Ks a day and that I would want to, I wouldn't have believed you. I go swimming. I've now just recently joined the gym to do strength training to get rid of all my flab around my upper arms, so that for the first time in my adult life, I'm hoping to wear a sleeveless top this summer. So, and I think that I will achieve that goal.
mm,
And yeah, exercise and looking at everything that I put in my mouth now um, is just my way of life. So it's
awesome.
working for me.
Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
So good, so good. I'm super proud of you, and I think that like you've had some gold there. Like when you keep things like super simple and you get down to like the root of things. So like weight loss, like it or not, like everything to do with weight loss happens in a calorie deficit or just managing your calories, energy. That's what food is. And just having a good understanding of that is really, really important. Obviously, there's a few other factors that go into it, but that's the main governing principle of it all. And I feel like, if we can remove the noise and just keep it simple and concentrate on that, then it's easy to move forward because if you overcomplicate something, then it's hard to follow. And then if it's hard to follow, you're not going to follow it.
Yes,
Uh,
yeah, yeah, and it has been very easy to follow, you know,
mm,
yeah, I why I've never understood or why it's never clicked into place or why I haven't wanted to give up or been disheartened, and thought, "Bugger it, I'm just gonna blow it
mm,
and start again next week." I haven't had that because I take it by meal basis now, and
mm,
so I know that I'm not going to ruin what I've already achieved.
mm,
I've been, I wouldn't say I've been lucky, but I've been very good at tracking everything, even when I've been naughty. Well, I mean, if naughty's even the right word, when I've
yeah.
allowed myself to have too much of something, or I've let myself have those foods that I know that are my downfall. When I've had increases, they're only been of a few hundred grams. So um, basically, I've just been on a downward trend every week. So it's only positive. You can only be positive when you can actually see the changes, and not necessarily on the scale either, because I'm just loving my new body. I'm just amazed at the size of it. um,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's so cool. That is awesome. That is incredible. And I think like the biggest thing for you as well, what's kind of happened is that you've had a massive identity shift. So, like in the past, if you label yourself as like the funny fat one or the jolly one or whatever, then that's going to be you speak it, you think it, and then that becomes your identity. Therefore, you action it. But now your beliefs, your stories have all flipped, and now you're telling yourself a completely new story, which is like no, I'm fit. This is who I am. This is a part of my life. Like this is
Yes.
just what I do. And then you identify yourself as a healthy person and you value it because you love your body, you love the energy, and then you're going to keep on doing it for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't see myself slipping back because I just with the exercise part of it, I just feel so good to get out there and have that time to myself that I wasn't
Hmm.
taking. I, I mean, while I did have time to myself, it was marooned on the couch reading a book, shoving food into my face while I did it. Now, that time out to myself is pounding the pavement, really. I
Hmm.
just love walking and I love nosing at people's gardens, and the dog is enjoying it.
Yeah.
And I'm finding new activities. I'm going to start tennis lessons in October. I wouldn't have done that
Cool.
months ago. I had that
Yeah.
disaster skating lesson when I thought I could roller skate again, and hurt myself. Um, but I would never have tried those things because I always had that fear of falling over and not being able to get up off the floor or anything like that. Now I know I can get up. Um, so yeah, I haven't got that fear of public embarrassment either anymore.
Mm, mm. That's so
So,
cool. That's awesome. So I guess it's completely changed your life, like the way you see yourself, but also like your quality of life as well.
well, I'm sleeping really well now. I think
Hmm.
probably because I wear myself out, I suppose. But yeah, so
Yeah.
I sleep better. Obviously, I eat better and I exercise. So yeah, so I'm having a good life. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. And that's what counts. And would you say that you're overall happier?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, totally. I'm very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how I can express it, but definitely walking in outside in the fresh air is giving me a lot of enjoyment.
Hmm.
Walking is my thing. Um, So yeah, I get lots of enjoyment from it, and I go to bed and I read my book for 15 minutes and bang, I'm asleep. Really, before
Um,
I would have spent all my spare time reading.
yeah,
Now on Sundays I meet up with my girlfriend and we have brunch, but we walk to a cafe. So
nice.
we can walk 3 or 4 or 5 k's just to have breakfast together. So I get my exercise and burn it off on the way back.
Wow,
Um, yeah. So it's yeah.
awesome.
No, I'm loving life, and I still have my glasses of prosecco or the odd cocktail if that's what's happening. Um,
Yeah.
when we've gone out for dinner, I haven't missed out in any way at all. My size of my portions obviously a lot smaller,
Hmm.
but yeah, I've adapted it into my lifestyle so that I don't feel like I'm on a severe eating plan.
Mm, that's awesome. That's so good. That's so good. So it's definitely a lifestyle for life, and you can still eat whatever you want, but lose weight within, within reason.
Yes, yeah, no, yeah, definitely. Um, yeah, no, no, definitely. I don't miss out at all. And I have dessert sometimes. If I go out, I'll have dessert because that's my favourite part of the meal. And
Yeah,
yeah, so I let myself thoroughly enjoy it.
yeah, 100%. Life's too short, you know.
Yeah,
Just have to have a little bit of rules and boundaries in place, and that's that.
yeah. So someday, well, when I know I'm going out though, I might walk 10K before I go. Which I started doing that just to because I was knowing I was going out for dinner. So if it was a Saturday night, then I would walk for a few hours with the dog, and yeah, I just enjoyed it and
Mm,
keep on doing it.
100%, 100%. Cool. And I guess if anyone was on the fence about double digit coaching, like what would be your advice to them if they're thinking about it, but they weren't sure? What would be your advice?
Oh well, I think having that initial conversation with you, like I said earlier, you do drill down as to people's motivations. You drill down into mine. Um, I think that if I can do it after not being able to do it for 30 years, then this is the program for you to try. I think with the support that you give, you yeah, it, it's up to you how you want to do
Mhm.
and where you want to go. But I think definitely DDC has done it for me, and I would highly recommend it.
Awesome. Awesome. Very good. Very good. And yeah, I totally agree. I think that we've put together like an incredible program for ladies that are over, 100 kilos or over 22 pounds, depending where in the world that you're watching this video. But definitely, like with any program or anything that you try, you have to meet someone halfway, right?
Yeah,
If you don't meet the coach halfway, then it's never going to work.
that's right. You could have given me all that information, and I still, if I hadn't been willing, um, it would have been wasted. And
Yeah.
yeah, so I suppose for people, I've gone from 111 down to 91
Wow.
kilo. So I was in a size, well, I was in a tight size 22. Some of my clothes were a 24, and now I'm wearing between a 16 and 18, depending on the style. I don't look it at the
Wow.
moment. I look very scrunched up, don't I? But uh, so yeah, I am transformed.
Yeah.
I'm halfway to my transformation, and I'm not
Yeah.
quite sure we know when the end point will be. Um, I don't particularly have a number. I think I'd like to be a size 14.
Yeah,
So that's another couple of sizes down. But yeah, it's it's me now, and this is my life. And in some ways, I'm a little bit sad that it's taken to 53, nearly 54, um, to understand and to achieve it. But oh well, I'm
yeah,
not going to,
100%.
yeah, I'm not getting bigger every year like I was previously.
100%. At least, we've had these conversations before, and I don't want to get too much into it, but like, some people, you know, they never have that decisive moment that enough is enough, and I'm going to make this for me. And at least you did it at age, 53, and didn't carry on, because now the rest of your years are going to be so much better because of it, And so,
Yes,
good on you. Very cool.
thank
Well,
you.
awesome, Sharon. Thank you so much for hopping on the call and doing this little interview with me. I am so proud of you, and you've done amazing. 20 kilos down, a couple of dress sizes down is truly incredible, and you're motivational to everyone and part of our community. So, thank you for taking on my advice and my coaching, and Alana's advice and coaching, and really being there for others as well as yourself. So thank you very much.
Thank you, John. But like I say,
Uh,
it's because of you and Lana and John and the work that you do that kept me not motivated, because I think I was motivated this time, but it's just knowing that I had your backup and support,
mm,
um, that just kept me, on the right track.
yeah, 100%, 100%. Perfect. Cool.